Right, we're back again with another video. This is episode number 4 of the Move to Marbs series. Usually I always try to start these with kind of a quick recap of the week previously, kind of what the main kind of title and the main idea of this is, and kind of try and give as much impact and as much insight into what's going on as possible. So obviously, like I was saying, last weekend we just finished off the 8 players mastermind. Monday was a bit of a mess. Recorded my video actually this time last week as well. I know it's a Monday evening, usually I stick to Sundays, but we were busy yesterday, so I wanted to get it out as quick as possible and make sure the time was right and I had time to actually sit down and talk for 10 or 15 minutes. So finished off the 8 players mastermind. Monday was kind of a bit all over the place, but we were very fortunate to have met some really cool people. So just a lot of networking done then over the next week. Kind of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, busy building out stuff, taking meetings, networking, and all that in between. And I think the last week has been kind of the fruits of our labor over the past like kind of 2 to 3 months is starting to build up and play out, which is good to see. It's kind of just goes to show that if you're willing to eat the shit for long enough, wouldn't say eating shit, but like if you're willing to, getting at here, like if you're willing to sacrifice money for clarity, money for experience, money for spending hours upon hours reading, learning, watching videos, etc., it's going to pay dividends. It's that delayed gratification which a lot of people don't understand or they're not willing to do. And I think that's the biggest thing. And like I've had 3 or 4 messages from people at home this week saying like that they've been watching my content that has kind of inspired them a small bit. It's not something I ever set out to do, but me and Liam were actually on a walk to the shop today and we're just going to talk about like inspiration and like how we can see that some of our guys like Josh Warren, how they've like inspired like a whole generation almost in Cavan um, to like do something which is insane. And it's something that me and Liam would always love to do. It's not like primary focus, not secondary focus, it's like a second or third order consequence of what we're doing now and what we're building. So I think that was super cool. The fact that like some people who I never even thought would ever be interested in online business or anything like that kind of reaching out, I thought was really cool. And just goes to show like that kind of the stuff we're putting out, when you actually just like put yourself out there, like look, people are going to give you stick, you're probably going to get stick at home, that's always going to happen. It's everywhere. You probably think that it's a bias only to your own area, but I think that is just a subjectivity bias. But I think that was super cool, and that kind of drove me on a small bit to make some more content, etc. So I think just like this week then kind of had people visiting, and Thursday, Friday kind of was just like work, didn't get a huge amount of content out there. Then obviously over the weekend then busy doing stuff as well. I had a paddle tournament, myself and Josh teamed up for the first time. I think we're probably destined to be on other sides of the court because we were probably shit talking each other while we were playing as well, which was together, so that's not really healthy, but it was fun to be fair. But so yeah, there was that. But I think the main purpose of this is today is we met some really fucking cool people, and from being in a place of like fuck where are we going like 2 weeks ago to like this week being like Jesus Christ, we are literally putting in place deals that are going to be worth upwards of 100,000 euros per month for like multiple 6 figures for one person, and they're going to plug us into everything. It's like that partnership, strategic partnerships, networking, doing good business, and that just all stemmed from actually just putting yourself out there, being good to people, being nice and kind of inclusive to everybody. And it kind of just goes to show that kind of God puts you on a path, and he puts people in your kind of circle, he puts people into your vicinity that can change your life, and you can change theirs in return as well. So that's something that's super exciting, and it's probably the biggest idea I want to talk on today is like inclusion and just being willing to actually put yourself out there, which is super important. So I'm building on that at the moment, and it's something I've always kind of had as a strength, and I've seen that come to fruition with the 4 guys that we met now this week. Like there's extremely high leverage conversations coming in, really showing off our expertise. And I think I'm gonna put one out there, but you see people ahead of you and you see all these gurus. I think everyone's just figuring shit out as they go along. I genuinely think you make your own luck in life, and I've always said that, but I genuinely think that the people ahead of you, they're not ahead of you because they're anyway smarter or they found a secret hack to the system. I just genuinely think that they have put themselves in the right position and in the right vehicle, and they're just learning as they go along. And it's something that's kind of really shown like the past couple of weeks from like meeting people and talking to them. Like, they're no different than anybody else, and everyone always says that, but people seem to put them on a pedestal. So I think that's the biggest thing as well, is like everyone's a human at the end of the day, and it's like there's nobody that knows everything, and you're always trying to figure things out. But I think we've been truly blessed with the hard work that we put in. It just goes to show that our expertise are growing, and it's like we're putting ourselves into those places where our expertise are actually now worth a lot of money compared to the previous vehicle that we were in, which is insane and incredible to see. So I think that's the most important thing in today, is like put yourself in those right positions, but it's like actually speak to people. It's like too many people are just terrible at networking. They try and like fucking value extraction, not even like providing values. Extract value. Like, for example, somebody would meet a speaker at a mastermind and they'd be like, oh, if you were to start from zero with zero experience, how would you get your first 10K a month? Like, that person, like that speaker has probably been asked that about 100 times, 150 times, 350 times, who knows. And they're sick of that. Whereas for me, I just go up to them, for example, and it's talking normal stuff. Have you a family at home? Where are you living? Where are you travelling to next? Striking up conversation. Oh, I see you like golf. Do you golf? I see you like F1. What do you like about F1? Just genuinely actually getting to know the person. It's not like I'm trying to extract value. I'm genuinely just curious about them, which is the most important thing. And they open up to you more. They're more susceptible to you. And that turned out to somebody actually inviting us to Monaco GP, to the executive lounge, to spend a weekend with him, just because we were telling him how much we loved F1. And weren't trying to get any value off him like other people, just having a genuine normal conversation about the guy, just trying to get to know a bit more about him and himself. So that kind of pays off. I'm just a bit concerned about the neighbours now. There's kind of a noise coming. But I think overarching theme is delayed gratification does pay off. Like, Liam's literally sitting in there now calculating up how this person can be worth 100K a month to us, one client, not just like 20 clients, one client can be worth 100K to us when we structure the deal correctly. And it's insane to think that, because like 2 weeks ago we were kind of just like, fuck, where are we going? Just stuck in this kind of fucking constant loop, constant cycle of trying to pick up low hanging fruit, low leverage, trying to do fucking low leverage tasks constantly, like in the business, not on the business. And now that's just completely changed. And I'm not going to say the stuff comes before it does come, but we're just waiting on the finer details to be concluded. But it is something that's an extreme opportunity for us, and something that we're going to grasp with fucking 4 hands. So that's insane. But I think this whole week was really promising. This week coming, it's just going to be building on that, building on those relationships that we've built, leveraging them a bit more. And as Christian said to me, like, finding that 10x move, because there's always a 10x move somewhere. So I think that's super important. But like, overall, I think the week was really positive compared to others. Stuff's really starting to come into fruition. People are starting to come to us because we now actually tell them that we help info products, coaches and consultants. We're not like, oh, we do meta ads for this industry, we're kind of dipping our toes in this industry, we have other clients here. It's like, no, we focus on one thing. When you focus yourself on the right vehicle, Warren said it to me, put yourself in the right vehicle. You could be the best sales rep in the world, you could be the best meta ads expert in the world, but if you're not in the right vehicle, i.e. you're in a fucking shit offer, you're working with the wrong businesses, you're never going to make the money that you want to make. Whereas somebody could be, let me just sip this. Somebody could be completely mediocre compared to you. They could be like half of the talent, half the knowledge, half the expertise, half of everything. But they put themselves in the right vehicle. They position themselves in the right companies, and they're earning 10x more than what you are. So that's what the 10x move is. It's like, put yourself in the right vehicle, because what actually determines your success is the vehicle that you're in, not the person that you are. If you put yourself in the right vehicle, you are going to have success. I could be the best in the world. I could be the best, I don't know, God only knows what I could be. The best meta ads expert in the world. But if I'm just working with local contractors, I'm limiting my earning potential by 1,000th compared to if I was working in for product coaches and consultants, or going to corporate consultancy, because they are all real opportunities and all real avenues that we can explore. But yeah, I think this one today was kind of just a more reflection of what's going on, what's about to happen, kind of building this business, moving avenues and just kind of giving you as much transparency as possible. Like personally, I feel like I'm in the best place I can ever be, learning a lot, understanding a lot, building character, etc. So I'm fulfilled right now. I'm always grateful but never happy, and just looking forward to making the next one for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop it a like, drop a comment, subscribe. It always helps. Trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of August. That's the plan, and it's going to happen. So make sure to be a part of that. We're like halfway there so far. So drop a like, and I'm just going to sit here, finish off my tea, reflect, watch the sunset, and I'll see you on the next video.